Hey, Jeff. Oi, oi. Piano. Dun, 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 dun.
Would you like me to seduce you? All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it?
She's on OnlyFans. This is the state of society today, where disabled people are now catching wind of this degeneracy that's making a lot of money, and now they're rolling their wheelchair to the computer. They're rolling their wheelchair to the computer to make an account.
You can't
Dudes
stop
are
laughing.
paying to see a naked chick in a wheelchair. What kind of a sick pervert is paying to see a naked chick in a wheelchair? When did this
Yeah. Oh, huh?
become a thing? When chicks that can walk ain't doing it for you, you need to see a chick that cannot stand. What makes this even worse is people, oh, what a beautiful soul. She's advertising her OnlyFans. That's what these videos are for. If this is what the people are wanting, I think Stephen Hawking went into the wrong industry.
Dun, dun, dun. What this big punch on? Oh, we just started the motorbike in here and ran him. Oh, dude. Oh, good, good. You see that? They was jumping on it. Get up.
Mic up, mic up, mic up.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I thought that was pretty funny. There is a button. There is a button. Oi, oi. That's not the one, is it? No. No one sticky fingers doing that, man. I'm about to switch to the phone. And then I'll wander off and have some pop. You see that guy punching on or what? Poor dude. Pardon me. Ah. Really? Hurry up. Mm. Oh shit. That one. Yeah. Yo. Yo. No echo, echo, echo. No echo, echo, echo. Uh-huh. Had too many coffees. I can feel myself starting to fucking sweat. I knew I shouldn't have brought that coffee on the way home. But I wanted it. I wanted it. Come here. There's the mullet. Mm, 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 mm. Just chopping, bro. Just chopping. Chop, chop, chop. I just wanted to chuck the Man God and Poor Man's podcast on at the start. Show that footage of the bloke at the women's rights rally who apparently has no fucking rights, even though he has a license, a registered, a registered vehicle. Yeah. Apparently, he has no fucking rights. Not when women want rights. When women want rights, it means they get to do whatever they want. No one has fucking rights. Well, no one else has fucking rights. Yeah. We can do what we fucking want. No consequences. That, like I said, if that was me, I wouldn't even turn the bike off. It would have been running, would have been in gear, and every time one of them stood in front of me or got within handlebar range, I would just gassed up and let the clutch out a little bit more, hitting these bitches. And if yeah, right, I'll put the link up. And if they had pushed my bike over like that and started fucking with my, man, you would not like me, chat. People out there, because I would have done what he did, but every hit would have been knocking cunts out. This would have been bodies. Ruin my fucking motorbike. Those things cost between fucking 10 and fucking 30,000 fucking dollars. Bitches think they can just do whatever they want to other people's property. If that was a group of dudes doing that, no one would even fucking be questioning any hands being thrown at all. Everyone would just accept that this is how it works. But for some reason, women get to do what they fucking want. They can act like fools and children and have no consequences. I'm glad that guy shown some women consequences that day. Today, I think it was, at the women's rally that they're having today, right now. Or earlier today. It's probably pretty late now. Only other story I ever heard of a chick getting hit. I think I've told this before. I roll up to work one day. Who was the leading hand at the time, and he was telling a story about his weekend. And fucking, he was at this joint where people were playing pool, and this chick cracked it with a guy, and she walked up and just went fucking whop, and smashed the pool cue across his face, like broke it on him, and he just went pop, one punch, and she just was asleep on the floor. He said no one in the whole establishment did a thing, said a thing, nothing, because everyone's seen she hit him with a fucking pool cue, and everyone was like, "Well, you deserve that. We ain't saying shit." It's not like he's kicking her while she's down. That's how you know how to not hit people with fucking pool cues. When you have the male genitalia and you do the stupid things that women do, some other dude, bigger and stronger, or your father, beats you the fuck up. So you know you ain't meant to be doing that. Well, you found it.
I'll beat a teenage kid and his father in front of his grandmother. I'll beat them both to teach them a lesson. Say, hey, fucking, yeah, go get your granny. You're gonna
Did
be
you
the
see that?
best.
Did you see that thing with the guy on the motorbike trying to get through the women's rally?
Yeah, that was a couple of days ago. Not today, but there was a rally today as well, and there was a fight today. Was there
Yeah,
another?
there is a rally today. I don't know if that was today's footage or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you want to do that to people's
Smash 'em.
property? Fucking push their motorbike down and
Yeah.
stomp on it, and
Smash them all. Just start smashing cunts, mate. That's all I reckon. Just
this
smash
has
every
just been
cunt you can
just
reach.
knocked out
Anyone
cunts all
who's-
over the fucking road.
Anyone looking at you sideways, reaching right, who's close enough to smack you, smack them, smack them. They're looking at you like this, fucking bang, fucking bang. Yeah.
maybe not if they just look at you.
Nah,
But yeah,
they won't. Even if they look at you, then they know if they do, they're gonna go hi. They're gonna be looking at you like this, not like this.
oh yeah, but you don't want to be one of them cunts.
No,
Because then I won't look at you.
But you
I won't
can't
look at you.
like that.
I won't look at you. I'll look straight down at the ground and I'll walk straight up to you and kick the fuck out of you because you never see me look at you. And then I'll stand over you and look at you and go,
Yeah, but you have no reason.
who says I can't fucking look where I want, cunt?
Because you can't look at anyone. It's not about where you're looking. It's how you're looking. If you're looking at something with disgust,
that's what
right,
all
then
humans are dangerous. You got to be careful what you do to people. You should be treating people how you want to be treated because everyone is dangerous. The tiniest wheelchair bound person in the world can beat fucking Mike Tyson, can kill the current world champion of any martial arts. This is the ability of human beings.
Hawking would easily be Mike Tyson. Easily.
Well, he could kill him. It would be a little bit extra for him because he's only got cheek movement or eye movement. But yeah, he could do it. But yeah, that's why everyone is a threat. Everyone should be treated with respect until they don't have respect for you. Yeah, because consequences.
Everyone
We built a world without consequences, and then we wonder why people run a fucking muck.
Smack them all. Ask questions later. They look at you funny, smack them. So look, you can't be the nice and like, he just looked at you. People that look at you. No, they're not allowed to look at you like that. Look at me sideways, fucking smack you. If the person's stronger than you, you probably get smacked out. You can't smack that person out. So you just have to fucking find another way.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a good judge of whether or not I could damage a person or not. And if I think it might be beyond capability, then I make it so I can.
You do the old hit and run.
Like I said, there's many ways to give yourself the advantage. Yeah? But it's all measured on the situation,
Grab him by the balls, mate. You grab him by the balls and you're like, come here, cunt. Fucking got you now. Yeah. I'm actually squeezing
I was in
really fucking tight.
I started a brawl one night. I started a brawl that had 60 to 100 people in it, all just punching on. All the women crying, all the children crying. And one of them dudes, he was just walking around grabbing people on the nuts. He didn't hit anyone. He just walked around, just boom, nut grab, boom, nut grab, boom, nut grab. I heard all this after. I heard all this after it because I started it, so I was in the center of all of it. I had like 30 of them. I had like 30 of them just fighting me. I was standing there fronting 10 cunts while 20 cunts were behind me, already hitting me. And I'm moving around, talking to these cunts in front of me, not even realising I'm getting beat up from behind. And it got worse from there.
You thought they were patting you on the back, didn't you? You thought they're going.
I didn't even know, bro. My eyes were on these giant motherfuckers in front of me. One of them looked like Guile from Street Fighter. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be bad. But let's do this shit. And that Guile motherfucker had me in a headlock. Some cunt was kneeing me in the fucking head. And after about the fourth knee in the head, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm dealing with this. You wait. So I stopped fucking with this fucking Guile dude, like trying to get out of his headlock. I turned my head a little bit. I see the dude kneeing me. I let him knee me. and then I let his knee come up again and knee me, and then I put my hand under his leg. Now my hand's under it, like behind his knee, and then I just lifted him and put him on the ground, and I looked at him and I go, "Now fuck off." He didn't. He was like, "What?" And then I fucking went back to trying to get out of that fucking headlock.
Sounds fun.
But man, fucking that whole joint, man, was fucking, yeah, that was crazy. That the people that I fought, some of them knew me. And the ones that knew me didn't fight; they just stood back. Because I started it, but I started it defending people. I didn't start it because I was being a cunt.
You were innocent.
Yeah, so the ones that grew up with me and knew me and that, they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking fight. I'll just sit back and let this happen. Oi, Ash man.
G'day, I was going to say that sounds so much like you fighting to defend someone, not because you're starting stuff.
He's a righteous
yeah. I'll always do that. I'm not a cunt of a person.
Except for that a couple times where you see two people fight and then you go, oh, that's actually cracks me up so much.
Well, even that day I was trying to tell myself as I'm walking over there, I'm like, why you want to beat these two people up? Fucking two people about to have a fight, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna go over and punch the fuck out of both these dickheads. I started walking over. The cracky didn't know what to do. Yeah, Tasman.
I actually pressed the back button or something. Oh, I'm on holiday, still in Tasmania, but out in the middle of nowhere. It's so good.
Cool. I'm about to fucking put some tobacco in me fucking weed and rip a bong.
Nice. I've got my medical here.
He's got it there.
Yeah. I'm on the way to get some. I'm on the way to get some Zyrtec. Backpack, nah. Zyrtec. Yeah, it's like.
You sneezing?
Nah, not me. It's just like allergic reactions.
Yeah.
That sort of in case. But you know, I brought my Crafty Plus with me, and that's back at the Airbnb that I'm staying at.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Airbnb.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I went away.
Everyone's so close in Tassie. Can't you just go, hey man, just let me stay at your place tonight?
Well, these are Tasmanians, so there you go.
That's the problem. You see, nobody likes staying at their cousins all the time.
Yeah, well said, Hook.
But yeah, they are friends, but they're also our cousins.
So they pretend they don't know each other, so it's like a holiday.
Yeah. We're out in the middle of nowhere, though. It's pretty good.
I'm not. Are you on the western side?
Nah, I'm near Devonport. I'm near the top.
Okay. So the southwestern side of your state is like pretty vacant. That's your area that people don't go too much.
It's Kookaburra so close to me.
Them motherfuckers will come within feet of you. If you're turning snags on a barbecue, it'll come and land next to the barbecue, take a snag and fly off.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's funny.
Let's grab a ciggy. I'll be back.
Sounds good. This general store closes at 5.
Tasmania, Tasman. You got away. That's good. What are you up to? Just having a bit of a time away.
Oh yeah, we're celebrating.
Scream and fucking
no
stuff without anyone bashing through the door. So we're just fucking.
No, we can't do that. There's lots of people around.
I wasn't thinking kinky or anything like that.
I know what you're
saying. Normally talking, you know, because when you're in a house with your family or your missus' families, you know, it's hard to be.
I should have messaged Chef. Chef's up this way.
Chef life.
And Decky 273 is up this way as well, near Devonport. All right, I'm going to be right back. 2 seconds. I just got to go into the general store and get some Zyrtec, and I'll jump back up.
Yo. All right, here we go. Got me back in. Didn't get much solar done today. Fucking sun in and out, in and out, in and out. Got a front yard though. Holy shit, man. Fucking, I forgot how much fucking stuff was around the pond out there. It's fucking statues and fucking skulls, and I'm out there cutting all these fucking plants that have just let grow for like last 3-4 years, just without no maintenance. They just overgrew everything. Went in there, went in there, cut them down, and found all this stuff that fucking people spent money on. Wow. I had to fucking get the chainsaw out and cut a tree at one of the windows. Some things are too close to the house. You shouldn't plant trees too close to your fucking house. And if you do, you need to keep them small. Otherwise, you're cleaning gutters all the time, and then the roots go under your house. Hey, Rasta. Hey, see that? I think you guys were on like an hour ago, bro. But I'm just gonna get some water, the Australian way, water. I'm just gonna get some water from my bong. The link's there, see that? Jump up, have a pipe.
Oh, say, can you smoke like the Aussies down under? Their plants are big and you're small because you saw growing. Yeah. Smack them out, lads. Smack them out, no questions asked. They can't grow, whoever it is, in front of their grandparents. You've got to be willing and keen to do what you say you're going to do. It's the way it is. Sometimes you've got to backhand a guy so hard that they feel it into the next generation. That's what you got to do.
Wait.
Good old tongue punch. Tongue punch. Terrence said tongue punch.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's the only sort of punching I like to hear about. I'm messing. There you go. I went to the store and Zyrtec cost $21.99.
Tongue punch, huh?
Jeez, tongue punch a fart box.
Bro.
No, definitely not that. That's the first thing that I thought when I said those words.
Well, that's the
You
way
want
it goes.
you don't want to do it like a punch. You want to do it more like a cow eating grass.
I'm teasing you, but that's the term.
Mate, you've got to punch through PTP. You've got to get that tip really fucking.
You got to break through that barrier. That's why it's called a punch.
You're able to get a piece of paper, right? And you just go like that and bang, there's a hole through the paper. Like that. If you can do that, you know you're a good tongue puncher. Straight through the paper. Perfect circle. Not even a little bit of wetness. Dry.
Oh, the Airbnb where I'm at, you're not allowed to smoke, which is pretty fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
What? No,
Yeah,
no
no
smoking in. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, in their house. What about in their backyard or in the front yard or something?
In the backyard should be fine, but my girlfriend's pretty scared. She's like, "Oh, don't do it," so I haven't.
Yeah,
Good.
fuck. I understand if people don't want people smoking in their house.
Yeah, no, that's a given.
If I work I'm working for a business. They pay for me to stay somewhere. I smoke, and I'm not meant to smoke in the place they hired for me to stay. Costs $150 to clean the smoke out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nothing.
I
That's
got
not.
done.
That's usually what it is for a car. You go, Hook. No, you go. You continue.
We brought some rappers out and we smoked weed, and we got done for
Yeah.
smoking weed. We had to pay that much for them to clean the smoke out.
Yeah, I'm in the fucking bathroom blowing it out the window. There ain't nothing to clean.
Exactly.
That's why you
That's
deny it. You deny it happened. You have to have evidence. Make sure you don't need evidence. If smell is not evidence.
I used to
Yeah. Well said.
we'd roll up to these places, and this is when we were all in water company. So we'd roll up to these places. We'd be living there for a month or 2 or 3. First thing we do when we get there that night is fucking undo all the showers and take all the water pressure, all the water saving devices out, and then put all the showers and everything back together so you can have good showers, and then put them all back in before you leave.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
see
good. G'day, Seether. Shout out to King Be Fine. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. All you Seethers on the panel. Good to see you.
Wait, I've always smoked in hotels and in fucking Airbnbs, man. I normally smoke in the bathroom with the exhaust fan on, and then I just hold it in as long as I can until it's just vapor.
Sounds like Mike Nolan. Sounds like Mike Nolan.
Then I'll blow it into the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
I was real worried because I was in New South Wales up near Coffs Harbour, and I'd just come down I was in Nimbin to get some swag because I had no swag. So I'm like, where the fuck am I getting weed from in New South? Nimbin. So I went down to Nimbin. I can talk to a bloke on the street, got some swag, came back down to where we were fucking staying. And I was smoking it in the toilet, man. And that shit was just fucking, it smelled like grass. You know what I mean? Like you could smell it like a couple rooms down. I'm like, it should be right. No fines, no nothing.
Yeah. Sometimes it smells like an herbal perfume or even something like that, you know?
dude. Fucking
Anyway, I'll jump back up
Lane.
later, guys. Good to hear your voice. Bong on, hit that like.
I'll catch soon, Tasman.
Enjoy your holiday,
Yeah.
brother.
Laying there last. Yeah, he's at an Airbnb for the weekend.
It's awesome.
Fucking yeah, laying here last night. Could smell weed everywhere. What the hell? Like a plant was stuck under me nose. And then I'm thinking, oh shit. So I went and had a quick look out. Went and had a quick look outside. Nothing moved. Oh, what the
It's
hell
just
it
in the wind,
was?
brother. It's just in the wind. It's just your plant smelling, bro. I'm sitting here sometimes like, whoa.
Yeah,
And
but
you just smell it.
it was so strong. I thought someone was yanking them. Like it can't be that fucking strong. It's like my nose is under the bud.
Mate, they overpowered the duck pond that I've got next to my fucking plants.
Oh,
you know
cool.
what I mean? I walk past and I can smell his mully. I can't even smell the duck shit. Maybe I'm just used to it, but
You do drink it.
yeah, every day.
Minerals.
my
Got all the
essential.
minerals that your
All
body
12
needs.
amino acids.
All the proteins and
coli.
minerals the body needs.
Fucking, I just had to jump a bunch of fences and call me landlord and fucking have a go at him. One of me fucking sheep escaped. Because I told him about the fences like a month ago. I'm like, hey man, the fences are sagging bad. They need to be restrung. It's not my job. I'm not paying for it. Right? It's his property. He hasn't done it yet. And I had one of my girl sheep got out and she was fucking up near the paddock that goes to the road, like to where you fucking do your transport from.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had any. He had no gates closed, man. So my girl could have just got right up to the road, got hit by a truck, and I would have been fined. You know what I mean? Luckily, I heard her fucking barring her head off. So I've jumped a fence, fucking closed that one off, sprinted back, jumped my fence around it, cut her off, and shot another fence, and then kind of cornered her in. And then she just fucking cleared the fence anyway. So she just jumped over it. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to repair the fence.
No, I shouldn't. But fucking, I got to keep
Well,
my
it
eyes
doesn't
stopped.
matter anyway because she's jumping over it. So
No, it was only because the spot that she was in, like, so to get out, she can't jump over, but the spot that she got back in through is like on a hill. So she jumped over the first bit and then threw a sag in the fence because there's two fences she had to jump through. But if the fences are fixed up, she won't be able to get through. Otherwise, she's gonna have to get shot because I can't have her on during sheep.
Hmm.
Well, not even shoot her, just fucking grab
Yeah.
a rope and cut her throat. But anyways,
Have some fucking, you eat it. Right?
have some fucking lamb.
Yeah.
Mm.
Baby lamb is the best, isn't it?
Well, she's.
At-
I want to say
well-
she's about 8 months old, so she'd be fucking good eating.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, when you like at like the worst, you help him tighten the fences. At
Yeah,
the
I'm not
worst.
paying for it.
But it's not for you when you're renting.
I mean, I've
that's
done my
landlord
fences
shit.
around the property just so the dogs can't get out, and I don't think that's his responsibility because it's small holes and I've got small dogs. So I've done that out of pocket. I don't mind doing that.
you don't-
But when we signed the rental agreement, it was supposed to be with a paddock for livestock, right? And if my livestock is not suitable for my livestock, I've already had to repair other parts of the fence by myself. Like it shouldn't be up to me, really. But
What does it cost out something like that? If you don't mind asking, that's
it wouldn't really cost too much. It's the thing is he'll come do it, and I'll come help him.
5,000 a month.
What to rent it here?
Yeah.
About 2,000 a month.
Oh, that's a lot, isn't it?
And what was it?
Yeah.
6 acres, 8 acres?
No, that's all right. About 5.
One
Yeah.
1 acre, mate.
Oh, okay.
1 acre.
1 acre.
Still big enough.
So that's about four house blocks, right?
Yeah,
It's about
4 or 5, yeah.
houses.
yeah, 4 houses. Yeah.
Anyways, I gotta punch this bong and get back to the dishes because I'm fucking trying to get some stuff done so I can cook dinner.
No problem, man. Bong on. I'll pack one up.
Come on.
Cough me gut there.
He's using a plastic bomb. Please explain.
You didn't break it.
I gotta clean it. It's soaking in vinegar right now. Peace.
Later, mate.
You're a great use of vinegar.
Must have been yours, though.
Vinegar will dry it out. See, that's the opposite. He's cleaning his bottle of vinegar. 20-something-year-old growers.
I didn't even notice the bong. What sort of
I could hear
plastic
it.
was it?
His sounds, the decibels were certainly. You know, you can look at a bong and maybe it looks like something, but the decibels of the bubbles give it away. You can tell the gurgle of the gargle.
Boop, boop, boop. Fatter pipe, bigger hole, or more water. More water will make it sound louder. Yeah, it was weird, Jeff.
You're not going to believe what happened. The fucking dog came and got it did it again. And it was Lily. She was doing it purposely. She came in here and stuck on this shit, and this time she got it off. Right? So it stayed on the bag, but some of it got on her foot, right? Because she moved here. And this somehow, like this, half of it stayed fine, but she took half of it with her, right? And I was wondering what the fuck he was doing at the back. She was like digging. You know, when the dogs, when you wet them, they run out in the yard and get like, they run in the dirt. I don't know if you
Yeah, they want to lay down and wiggle around and shit.
in the dirt. So she was doing that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she was just digging like really quick in the same spot. I'm like, what are you doing? She was just digging like really crazy, real fast.
She's just trying to wipe it off, maybe.
Yeah, she was trying to get it off of her feet.
Yeah.
And I could see when I came in here, I saw it was on my seat because some of it was on my seat. Some of the dabs were on my seat. And I was like, what the fuck is that doing there? And I remembered. I went and checked her feet. And she had dab on her foot. Little mutt. So I almost lost the whole lot again. So she's been getting up purposely to get it. On my table.
That she was trying to get it off means she knows she was in trouble, maybe.
Well, she was obviously licking it. It's not the first time. Like I said, it's the second time this was on the table. But I don't do it when I'm here. Like when I'm around, she knows. And all I have to do is say, "Oi, what have you done?" And she'll look at me this way, like, "Yeah, I did something." But in the end, I just look. When the dabs have been moved, she's got dabs on her foot.
Yeah, my dogs are fairly well trained. The older one teaches the new one how to misbehave, though, because the older one sort of gets away with a couple of things that it does. But if it sneaks off, you know it's up to no good. Found her one day. She had a chicken pushed into a corner somewhere. She was like jumping at it, smashing into it. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The bigger dog was just there watching. Like if he had it, would have killed it. But he was new then. He was just like wondering what are we doing here? And when I came out, fucking he just bolted. She just kept going. I did pull her off the fucking chicken.
Once they get in wild dog mode, there's almost no stopping them. Like it's very hard to stop them fighting an animal like that, or from doing something like that. Once they're in this sort of mode, I suppose.
Probably, we're so close to having a feed. What are you doing? You're stopping me. I'll take the bigger one out and I'll let him. He was a sheepdog, but he wouldn't listen. And then fucking we got hold of him, so I let the animals out. I'll let him sort of help round them up a bit. Makes him feel useful. You can see that that's what he wants to do. That's all he wants to do.
I'm very happy with this oil. That it doesn't spark or anything like that. You know, like when you do your oil, right, the test of seeing how you light it up to make sure that it doesn't go sort of spark at you.
Oh damn! I've never had that.
Well, I mean, if you don't clean it properly, you can't. It's not.
I've done the butane a couple times, but I purged it for like days and days. One time I purged one for 2 weeks. Yeah, all my RSO and all that, like, people got to realize that shit is flammable. It's not how you made it. It is flammable. You could use it as fuel.
Oil is flammable. Squished straight out of the plant. It's volatile. Cannabis oil is volatile. Unstable.
When you concentrate it down and you eat it, you're like, what the hell? It's not contamination. It's just how strong.
All right, so it's simple. It's how this substance changes from its environment, from being cold or hot, right? And it's a very violent change in all of its forms, depending on its environment. Change it really quick, you have a reaction. Stay in ignition.
Don't want no sticky fingers, bro. Let it dry more and shake it.
Surprised I haven't used it as fuel yet, PTP.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Well, I'm sure even people like us at home could pull such a feat off, transforming it to some type of energy use. I'm sure that can be done quite easily. Why it hasn't been done on an industrial level, I wonder.
I'm wondering what the weed companies do with all their pucks and leftover weed from hash and everything.
They cook it.
Try and get everything out of it.
Yeah.
Then they probably dump it. But like
And
once
then
you
they extract it again. Then they
once
use
you
it for
strip it down and
adultery.
there's just fiber, that fiber can be useful.
Yeah, they'll use it for bioproducts, for food, biomass, replacements. That's what they use it for, because there's so much of it. They use it for like a bio substitute for all kinds of things.
Have you heard of hempcrete yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's more of the product itself. So there's a byproduct from that, but that's
it's just
that's
concrete
interesting.
and hemp fibers. Yeah.
That's interesting. I think I'd like to utilize that.
Light
But
and
I
strong.
do wonder, is it going to last more than 100 years? Let's see these houses in 50 years. They might crumble like bread.
Well, a lot of the concrete that I see that breaks down is because of the Rio inside it, rusting away, expanding, and pushing the concrete off.
It's interesting because hempcrete isn't proven over time yet.
No,
We don't have
I
a
only know
product
one
that's made of
entire
hemp.
house built out of it, and it's some dude in New Zealand built his whole house out of it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that goes. You build it
I would
on
have thought
something.
hempcrete would have been more of an insulator. It'd be great as an insulator, you know.
Yeah.
There's so much things we can. So much innovation is going to come. I don't believe they have. I'm surprised they haven't done it in the US yet. Innovation.
There just needs to be a cheap excess of something that someone can make money on, and it'll happen. If they were growing so much weed and throwing away so much product that people could use it for fibers, then why would you spend money growing hemp if there's already people just throwing that shit away?
Hey, even Asho just said, "Yeah, hell, you're smoking on." He said that before. You're smoking on the air. You see, even Asho's disappointed. Who's disappointed about the plastic bottle? My plastic is not, guys. No. Plastic bombs. No. A big no. N for O and O for no.
To each
No.
his own, but my
To
days
not
of
eat,
sauce,
not own.
to
Smack
each
'em.
his own. But the days of sauce bottles and shampoo bottles and Gatorade bottles are over for me.
At least have a good bong to enjoy your cannabis. You can't taste like plastic. Gets clogged up. You can't scrape it without scraping the oil shit off. It's no. It's one of the worst Australian traditions for consuming cannabis is the type of bottle.
Dude, I wonder how much Nilex hose I've smoked over the years.
Oh, heaps. I reckon I purposely scraped them off with my resin before. Not really, but still, not intentionally.
Yeah, knock off them when I have the bong, but a few minutes after the bong. I wish I put this shit in a jar. It's just hanging up and I'm just taking nugs off it and chopping it. Did another fucking, well, awarded a few and then fed a few. Some are behind. Flooded them with a heap of fruit and water. Blended it all up.
Well, I've been out there a couple of hours today, just chopping branches and just taking off all of my 5-finger leaves, and either the see around right up here and there, start to manicure, get them all off. So the only things I want to see by this time next week is 3 fingers or less. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm still pulling the single finger leaves off one of the brave edges.
Fucking hell, mate. What do you mean?
Yeah, they're still in behind the
Yeah.
bud. I've got to try and get them out so it can grow better. It's just so thick, fucking pain.
Yeah, getting right in there. You're probably talking about right in the middle there, aren't you? It's usually they grow out the reed edges and then got this little area in the middle. It's fucked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it didn't grow out. It just everything grew really close to the stem, the main stem. All the regrowth. Every lead, everything just grew right next to each other and grew up next to the stem. Didn't bother leaning out. It's as round as a tea saucer plate, like a sandwich plate.
Well, I've got this. I'm maxing out at the moment at this. That big tall plant, man. It's maxed out on the height where it's sort of grown to its height, and now it just won't grow that high. It'll still grow, but it's not. It's sort of the buds are just like boom, right. And they're not even popping yet at all. They're just heavy. If you look close, they're just sparkling, wet. Looks like they're wet.
Yeah, yours seem fairly far along. Like I've still I've got some that are like that, but I've got others that are still look like 5 or 10 cent piece size little little nugs. Yeah, they're gonna take a while.
Well, mind you, they are back close to the fence. They're out under the tree, so they're not so far out. But yeah, you're right. But some of them at the same time, like you said. But the really tall plant that I've got out there, they're just folding over like this. And if you probably can't see it by camera, but I have to go in there tonight and have a look and show you. It's like dripping. It's all wet in there. It's just that's why it's all, or it's just maxed out. Something's making it sort of flop over like this at the end, where it's not. It's hard to explain. And then these buds are starting to grow up. It's very hard to explain. You probably see it in some of the videos. It's not up like this. You can't really, even if I put the plant up like this, it won't stay like that. That's what I'm saying. They're still too heavy. Does it make sense? This is weird.
You getting any foxtails when it leans over?
No.
Right.
No. I'll take some photos tonight.
Because I had one the top 6 inches, 8 inches of it. Decided to lean over. It shouldn't have. It was supported well. It had a good stem, but it just kinked over about fucking 20 degrees, and then fucking it foxtailed at the base of that bend.
Yeah, that's a big problems. If I didn't have that plant supported, it would have fallen over by now.
Oh yeah, sure.
The wind's blowing on it. It's trying to come over.
The way you grew them, they always would have needed support. You went for the height as quick as you could by the look of it.
Nah, just fucking around. some of them. Stupid year to grow, but it's another breeding year. I really wanted to stop breeding anyway.
Yeah, I've had ones that big, but they're also been from the ground all the way up to that hot. Like,
Yeah.
they tend to hold themselves up a bit better. They've been bushy and have grown a fatter trunk. They're normally, you're talking trunks when they're that big, not stems anymore. I had one ripped 1 year, and when I went back and seen it, so like what'd they do? They bring a fucking chainsaw or what? Like, this thing was fucking huge. Pretty quick. It was grown at a house near a step down station, transformer station, and it had a cyclone wire fence, and it was a high traffic area, and you could see the weed. Anyone who drove there, so it was sort of new, figured someone might take it, but not the day that I was going to harvest it.
Yeah. Right. Bong on PGP, good to see you this weekend. Bong on everybody in chat. Jeff.
Bong on.
And Francis, if you're still in a little bit shortly, I'll be probably see you then. And if not,
I'll have a pipe and I'll fucking nick off.
fuck.
Been an hour. Thanks everyone for rolling in. Yeah, I'm on 2 fucking devices. Let's go for Wanda. Thanks for rolling in. Maybe I can just that worked. Alrighty. I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks again for rolling in, having a chat, having a pop.